Just a small plant placed in the right spot on your balcony can be enough to keep money flowing steadily into your home, bring unexpected good fortune, and noticeably improve your career path. Hello, I'm Master Quan. In Feng Shui, the balcony is considered the mouth of wealth energy, the first place where sunlight, fresh air, and prosperous energy enter your home. It is not just a space for hanging laundry or placing a few decorative plants. In reality, the balcony plays a critical role in determining how energy flows throughout the house. It works like an energy funnel that draws in abundance and prosperity for the entire family. That is why, if you leave your balcony empty, cluttered, or accidentally choose the wrong type of plant, it is almost like blocking your own luck from entering the house. Wealth becomes harder to retain, opportunities easily slip away, and even family harmony can start to feel tense. But by simply placing the right Feng Shui-friendly plant on your balcony, the flow of wealth energy can shift dramatically, bringing smooth progress, unexpected blessings, and the kind of prosperity you never saw coming. So in today's video, we are going to explore which plants you should grow to attract wealth and good fortune. At the same time, we will also talk about the kinds of plants you must absolutely avoid placing on your balcony, unless you want your luck to quietly slip away. And before we dive in, go ahead and drop a comment below to affirm your positive energy. I am ready to welcome wealth into my home. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss out on practical Feng Shui tips and traditional rituals to help you gradually improve your luck, prosperity, and peace of mind right inside your own living space. If you want wealth to find its way into your home, the first thing you need to do is open the right door. And in Feng Shui, the balcony is exactly that. It is where energy enters, luck flows, and prosperity begins. So let us take a closer look at which plants, when placed correctly on your balcony, can quietly nurture wealth energy and help shift your destiny in a positive direction, day by day. The first plant, the ZZ plant. The ZZ plant has long been seen as a symbol of financial stability and abundance. It is not a coincidence that so many people are drawn to this plant. Just look at its thick, glossy stems and shiny green leaves, rounded like stacked coins. You will instantly understand why it brings such a strong sense of security and prosperity. It is not particularly tall, and its canopy is not wide, yet it radiates a steady, vibrant life force, much like the kind of stable cash flow we all dream of having. Its plump and polished appearance creates a subtle psychological effect. Each time you look at the plant, it naturally brings to mind accumulated assets, long-term wealth, and financial comfort. While that may seem minor, it can have a powerful influence on your mindset and daily emotions. Two factors that directly shape how you make decisions about money. One reason the ZZ plant is especially suited for the balcony is its adaptability. It does not need direct sunlight to thrive, just a space with good airflow, some gentle light, and a bit of wind, and it will grow just fine. That makes it an ideal choice for balconies in high-rise apartments or those that do not get intense sunlight. When placed on the balcony, which is considered the mouth where energy enters the home, the plant acts like a buffer, softening and harmonizing the flow of energy as it moves inside. Interestingly, many people find that after placing a ZZ plant on their balcony, the space feels more comfortable and their focus and clarity in financial decisions noticeably improve. This is because the plant's energy field gives off a sense of stability and balance, two extremely important qualities for anyone in business or building their personal financial foundation. Although the ZZ plant is relatively easy to care for, there are still a few Feng Shui tips to help it fully activate its potential. First, choose the right pot. Go for something made from terracotta or ceramic in neutral tones like brown, gray, black, or moss green. Materials that hold energy well and support healthy growth. Avoid brightly colored plastic pots as they tend to scatter energy. The best position for the plant is the southeast corner of your balcony, since this direction is associated with the wealth sector in Feng Shui. Also, take care of the plant with intention. Water it regularly, wipe the leaves once a week to keep them glossy and clean, and maintain its rounded full shape. And if you want to boost the effect even further, take a few seconds each morning while tending to the plant to quietly affirm something like, "I am growing my financial foundation every day." Even if you are not into spiritual practices, this kind of intentional focus trains your mind, builds positive habits, and that, in the long run, is what truly shapes financial success. The second plant, the jade plant. The jade plant is one of those rare types of greenery that may appear simple and unassuming, yet carries a unique depth of meaning when it comes to wealth and prosperity in Feng Shui. People do not choose the jade plant for its flashiness. They love it for its form, which radiates a sense of balance, neatness, and strength. Its small, thick leaves grow in pairs along the stem, like tiny ancient coins, elegant and understated, representing steady, intentional accumulation over time. Its rich emerald green color and smooth, slightly shiny surface reflect light beautifully. In Feng Shui, this is a sign of a gentle but consistent flow of wealth energy. If the ZZ plant represents incoming money, then the jade plant is about keeping it, managing what you already have so it does not quietly slip away over time. What makes the jade plant especially popular among Feng Shui experts for the balcony is its ability to maintain balanced energy without disrupting the environment. It grows upright, does not spread out, does not droop, and does not have invasive roots, keeping your space tidy and clean, which is essential for the area where energy first enters your home. In modern Feng Shui, tidy and organized spaces hold energy better and allow wealth to settle and stay. The jade plant does not need frequent watering and rarely sheds its leaves, making it ideal for busy people or anyone in the process of building a strong financial foundation. It serves as a gentle reminder that long-term wealth comes from discipline and control, not from showiness or impulsive behavior. When placed on a balcony that faces east or southeast, directions linked to financial growth and opportunity, it creates a soft energy layer that helps regulate the flow of energy entering your home, making it smoother and more stable. More than just Feng Shui, the jade plant also impacts your mood and mindset. Its slow, steady growth brings a natural rhythm that helps calm impulsiveness and brings clarity when dealing with money matters. Each time you step onto your balcony and see it growing little by little in silence, it serves as a subtle reminder. Financial stability is not built on rash decisions, but on consistent, purposeful action. Place the plant where you can see it easily. Wipe the leaves weekly and keep it looking fresh. This is not just about taking care of the plant. It is a small, daily act of discipline. And you may notice that such a simple habit begins to influence how you manage your money, how you recognize opportunities, and how you truly value what you already have. The third plant, golden pothos. The golden pothos has a unique ability. It harmonizes the energy flow in your home. It does not force, it does not overwhelm, but it keeps the movement of energy smooth and balanced. If you have ever stepped onto your balcony and felt stifled or uncomfortable, even when there is wind and sunlight, it might be because your space is missing a soft energy buffer, a plant that can help filter and balance the transition between the outside world and your inner space. The golden pothos, with its soft stems and thick, heart-shaped leaves that gently grow upward, helps soften the flow of energy into your home. Its yellow-green color does not necessarily scream wealth, but instead gives off a refreshing, uplifting vibe, like a natural signal to renew, flow, and reawaken good energy. What is especially interesting is how this plant grows. It does not shoot up dramatically, nor does it droop messily like some plants that can disrupt energy flow. Instead, it spreads gently along surfaces and curves naturally around its support, almost like a thin layer wrapping around your home's energy lines, creating smooth and continuous movement. In modern Feng Shui, these soft, rhythmic movements are known to reduce impulsiveness and help restore a calm yet inspired state of mind. Placing a golden pothos on your balcony is not just about decoration, it is about rhythm. Rhythm for energy and rhythm for your financial habits. Many people find that after spending time each evening adjusting and observing their plant, they gain more clarity and feel more in control of their financial decisions. This is not some mystical effect. It is the very real outcome of how human beings interact with order and nature in their surroundings. Unlike other plants that clearly hold or attract wealth, the golden pothos plays a different role. It connects and opens. It may not generate money for you or keep it from slipping away, but if you feel stuck, directionless, or like you have lost control of your financial life, this is the plant that belongs on your balcony. It gently reminds you that wealth is not only about what you accumulate, but also about how you maintain a clear, flowing connection between energy, action, and clarity of mind. This plant does not need complicated care, but if you take a few minutes each week to trim wilted leaves and keep its shape tidy, you will start to notice that not only does the plant grow better, your space begins to feel more peaceful and organized too. And that order will slowly spill over into your habits and your approach to money. You will start to choose clarity, neatness, and learn to hold on to what is worth keeping instead of just chasing more. That is a powerful transformation that can begin with something as small as taking care of a single plant on your balcony. The fourth plant, rosemary. Rosemary is not the kind of plant that will instantly grab your attention, but it quietly creates a unique atmosphere, fresh, sharp, and full of mental clarity. It does not have the soft, trailing look of vines, nor the fullness of plants that symbolize abundance. Instead, rosemary stands with a humble but confident presence. Its slim, upright stems, narrow, dark leaves, and especially its light, distinctive fragrance carried in the breeze all add to its subtle power. That fragrance is not just for aesthetics. It helps awaken your senses, nourishes, and refresh your spirit, allowing those who live near it to return to a state of focus more easily. For anyone living in a high-pressure environment where thoughts race and emotions often go off balance, a pot of rosemary on the balcony can become a kind of mental rest stop, a place to pause, breathe deeply, and regain clarity before making an important decision. While most Feng Shui plants influence the flow of energy in the space, rosemary works directly with the flow inside your mind. Many people think wealth only comes from outside, through luck, opportunities, or others bringing value into our lives. But in reality, so many financial chances are missed simply because we are not focused enough to see them or not clear-headed enough to act at the right moment. That is exactly why rosemary deserves a spot on your balcony, where the first light of the day hits, where your first thoughts are born. When you step outside and gently touch its slender branches, when you breathe in its fresh scent, you are sending a clear signal to your brain. Be awake, be selective, and do not rush. In modern applied Feng Shui, anything that helps maintain mental flexibility and sharp intuition is seen as a foundation for long-term luck and prosperity. Now, rosemary is not the easiest plant to grow. It needs direct sunlight, dry soil, and good airflow. But this challenge actually helps develop a valuable habit in those who care for it, the habit of observation, adjustment, and consistency. Rosemary will not wilt immediately if you forget to water it once, but neglect it too long and it will slowly wither. This is very similar to how money works. If you stop tracking, managing, or reviewing it, your finances may slowly slip away without you even realizing it. Growing rosemary is not just about caring for a plant. It becomes a quiet exercise in self-discipline and calmness when it comes to your financial behavior. Now that you know which plants help attract wealth and good fortune, do not forget, there are also certain plants you should absolutely not place on your balcony. If you are not careful, your luck might quietly fade without you even knowing why. The first type, plants with sharp thorns. Thorny plants like cacti, rose bushes, or stiff-stemmed varieties with spikes are often chosen for practical reasons. They are compact, low maintenance, and great in direct sunlight. However, the balcony is not a neutral space where just any plant will do. It is an open area where wind, light, and the movement of outdoor energy flow directly into your home. Everything placed there contributes to the first impression of your space, for both people and energy. When the dominant visual shape of a plant is sharp and spiky, it tends to make the balcony feel harsh, draining, and lacking the softness needed in a space designed to receive energy. From a practical point of view, Thorny plants make the balcony less inviting. People tend to avoid stepping out, pausing, or interacting with the space because they subconsciously want to avoid getting pricked or scratched. When any part of the home becomes underused, it starts to lose its vibrancy and life. A healthy balcony needs people to interact with it, opening the door, breathing in fresh air, watering plants, catching sunlight. When the space becomes inconvenient or uncomfortable, the energy flow weakens, and so does your connection with your living environment. There is something else most people do not consider. Thorny plants have more of a survival energy rather than a nourishing one. Yes, they can survive in tough conditions, but they do not give off vitality or a sense of renewal. Over time, a balcony filled with such plants may develop an energy field that feels stuck. Not bad, but stagnant. Financially, this may show up as steady but limited income, work that feels repetitive, or always getting by without a sense of ease or growth. It is not that these plants are bad, but they simply do not match the energy purpose of a welcoming balcony. So if your goal is to create a bright, breathable, and uplifting balcony space that supports your energy every day, thorny plants are not the best choice. A healthy balcony should have soft, engaging elements that invite you outside and help you reconnect with nature. When your energy receiving space feels alive and welcoming, your financial energy also flows more easily. And keep in mind, thorny plants are just one example. There are other plant types that might seem harmless, but still quietly weaken your balcony's energy in other ways. The second type, fake plants or withered plants. A very common mistake people make when decorating their balcony is placing fake plants, dried out ones, or even dead pots that have been left behind simply out of laziness or the hope they might come back to life. People often think, as long as it looks green, it is fine. But in applied Feng Shui, that could not be further from the truth. Your balcony is where fresh air and sunlight first touch your home. It is the entry point for new energy. If that area is filled with lifeless or artificial items pretending to be alive, the energy flow becomes interrupted, blocked, or chaotic. A dying plant is one in decline. A dead plant has lost its connection to nature. And a fake plant, no matter how realistic it looks, has no breath at all. When you place such objects on your balcony, you are not just lowering the energy quality entering your home, you are also sending a subtle signal to your own subconscious that you are holding on to what is old, stagnant, and you are not yet ready for change. Many people leave withered plants out of guilt, hope, or simply forgetfulness. But these seemingly small choices reflect a very real inner state of hesitation, delay, and passivity in both financial and emotional life. A pot with yellowing leaves, dry soil, and barely hanging on sends daily messages to your mind, subtle but heavy, making you feel sluggish, uninspired, and comfortable in outdated energy. As for fake plants, even if they look lush and green, they do not breathe, absorb, or transform energy. Over time, they can make your space feel cold and lifeless. If you truly cannot grow real plants, it is better to keep your balcony clean, open, and bright, rather than filling it with something fake. Just like energy, your living space needs honesty and flow. Only when you are willing to let go of what is dead, old, or lifeless can you make room for something fresh, real, and vibrant to come in. Do not let your balcony become the forgotten corner of your home. If cared for properly, it is actually your very first gateway to attracting wealth and good fortune. The third type, plants with strong, overpowering scents. Fragrance can be a gift, but if it is too strong, too dense, or constantly present in an open space like a balcony, it can end up disrupting the natural energy flow. Many people choose plants like eucalyptus, mugwort, basil, or heavily scented flowers thinking that stronger smells will ward off bad vibes. But from the perspective of practical Feng Shui, the balcony is not the best place for powerful smells. The balcony is a transition zone between the outdoor environment and your home's internal energy. It needs air that is light, clean, and able to circulate naturally, not thick, heavy scent lingering in the air. When a smell is too intense, it can weigh down the energy, slow the air movement, and make the space feel stuffy, especially on hot days or when there is little wind. Over time, this can affect the moods of people living in the home, making them irritable, distracted, and unable to stay mentally light and open, which is essential for attracting luck. Strong smells do not just affect energy, they directly influence your emotions. Imagine stepping out to your balcony in the morning, not to breathe in crisp air, but to be hit with an overwhelming scent. No matter how beautiful the sunlight is, that moment is no longer refreshing. And if you work in finance, creativity, or leadership, you know how important it is to have a clear mind to make quick and accurate decisions. Even pleasant fragrances can cause fatigue, emotional imbalance, and loss of focus when they are too intense. That is why, if you love strongly scented plants, place them far from the main balcony, perhaps in a side garden, a laundry area, or another open-air space where they do not interfere with the home's main energy channel. Otherwise, prioritize plants with very light or subtle scents, or even scentless ones that clean the air naturally. Do not let your balcony, which should be your space to breathe freely, turn into a place that burdens your mind with too much fragrance. As you can see, planting greenery on your balcony is not just about decorating or filling up empty space. It is about choosing what kind of energy you want to invite into your home each day. The right plant can clear the path for wealth energy to flow, uplift your spirit, and expand your opportunities for abundance. But in that very same space, a single wrong plant can quietly disrupt the energy field and stall your financial growth without you even realizing it. So do not let your balcony be just a place for hanging clothes or storing old pots. Reimagine that space as a small but powerful gateway. With just one well-chosen plant, placed in the right spot, and a bit of sincere care each day, you will begin to notice a shift. Your home will feel brighter, more open, and easier to breathe in. And then, wealth, good fortune, and opportunities will flow in like a fresh, cool stream, because your living space is finally ready to receive them. And before you go, leave a positive affirmation down below. I choose to make a change to welcome wealth into my home. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, so every new video can serve as a gentle reminder that you always have the power to shift your destiny, starting with the most familiar space of all, your own home.